Hello. Okay, so I came to share something that I was shown called Science Behind Science. And this is for anyone who wants to learn how to trust your guidance and trust your intuition. And the more you trust it, the more you listen to it, the more guidance you ask for, the more of it you will hear, and the easier it will become. And a lot of people struggle with the idea of, especially when you're learning to listen to your own guidance, and when you hear something, you get intuition, or you get feeling of you need to do something, or you meet a person and you know that it's not your ego talking, but it's you. And as an example, you get guided to start dating someone, and you keep hearing that this is your person, this is your person, and then it ends poorly or poorly. And you get your heart broken, and you start to question your guidance, and you think, how can I trust it ever again? Because it led me here. But if you think of the bigger picture, if you think of looking at your entire existence from above, you see that one moment and you think that the guidance wasn't true for you because it hurt you, and you are in pain and you're in that moment, so you don't see how that moment links to everything else that's going to happen in your life. And what I mean with science behind science is, and this is something new that I was shown a few months ago, where I am shown what is going to happen next and what is going to happen after. And I understood that sometimes we have to be led in the same scenario. For example, you have to be led into this relationship because you had to go through this experience with this person for your soul growth, for you to be able to step into your next, to the next part of your journey with the lessons that you needed from that relationship. And without you having full trust that it is going to be your person, you would have never gone into it. And you would not have gotten the lessons that you needed to get. So that is what science behind science mean. Sometimes you need to get signs, whether it's by someone else or whether it's by your own intuition. And it doesn't mean that that was wrong. That was perfectly correct in that time. And it was what you needed to hear in that time for you to go where you needed to go. Because as humans, we're looking for pleasure. We're guided by pleasure. And if you're told that your heart is going to get broken, would you go there? But it does not mean that that guidance was wrong. And like I said, for me, this was a new thing. And I'm being taught discernment, and I'm being taught that I'm able to go into a situation knowing where it's going to go and knowing that it's going to hurt me, or that it's not going to be what I thought it should be or what I think it should be. But I'm seeing the bigger picture. Yet I go there anyway now. Before I would not have. But now I go there anyway. But the thing that I want you to take out of this is, do not question your guidance. As long as you're sure and you learn to discern whether it's your ego or whether it's your guidance. So ego, we talked about this before. Ego is the one who is judgmental and is not supportive. It's not uplifting and encouraging. And it's something that is trying to put you down, keep you small, and keep you scared. So you know that that's your ego talking. But when it's your guidance, even if your human mind thought this is how it's going to go, and if it didn't go in that way, it doesn't mean that it wasn't your inner guidance that you were listening to. So don't question it. Because we are here to learn and grow and evolve. And the only way that happens is by us going through sometimes really, really, really painful and hard experiences. And as humans, we wouldn't go through those experiences if our guidance was telling us that it's going to hurt you. You're going to crumble to pieces because of this experience. So trust your guidance. Trust it. Don't question it. The more you trust it, the stronger it will become. And the more of it you will hear. Yeah. So this was a message that I was asked to share. Well, we think it's up there, but it can be down there, or it can be in here. So trust your guidance. Even if it hurts, it doesn't mean that it was